Hello, and welcome to Famicast 166, your Famicast for the latter part of January 2020. I'm your host, Danny Bivens, and today I'm joined by Ty Sugart.
It's me. Holy
What's going
shit.
what? What?
Not much, dog.
Yeah, cool. Ty, let me ask you a personal question, if you don't mind.
Sure.
So, being in Japan, they have these things called futons, and they're not like the crappy things that you get in America, where it's like the most uncomfortable sofa slash bed that you've ever sat or laid on in your life.
Right.
But I don't know about you, but like I used a futon for like 15 years up until last week.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife and I, we bought a bed,
All
and
right.
I was pretty excited about it, and I still am. It's great. But like as a foreigner in Japan, like how do you sleep at night, Ty? I'm not saying this like, facetiously. How do you sleep at night? You being a big asshole or something like that. But
Right. On top of a pile of video games.
pretty much par for the course.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
if you're
That's the single dude meme that goes around. Like futon, PS4, TV, no furniture.
I mean, it doubles as a bed and a sofa. So I mean, you got it. But like, do you use like a Japanese futon? Do you use a bed or?
Yeah, I use a Japanese futon.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, if you're listening to the audio version of the show, we opened up the show this time with our new freestyle rap from Chris Turner. So you can check some of that out. I definitely want to check that out on our YouTube. We got the whole video up there, so you guys can check that out. So, all right, Ty. Well, I guess I should say James. You're probably thinking who?
Who?
James is going to be popping in a little bit later here, but me and Ty are going to go ahead and hold down the fort until he arrives. So let's just go ahead and kick things off. And Ty, would you
Yeah.
mind doing the old new business?
The old new business.
The old new business.
All
Plus.
right. Oh man. Well, Evo Japan was last weekend
Mm-hmm.
and I went there
Uh-huh.
and I had a good time.
Okay.
Played a few games. Yeah, yeah. Sent some people home.
Yeah. Well, can you tell us a little bit more? I mean,
No.
okay. Well,
Yes.
uh
All right, all right. So what did I enter? I entered Fantasy Strike, Marvel Superheroes, and I kind of impulsively entered Footsies
Mhm.
because I was passing by it when they started. It's like, okay, this is my first time playing this game, but I'll enter it.
Okay.
It's simple. Okay. Oh, and what else? I played the Guilty Gear beta they had there,
Okay.
and the weekend before that, I played the Granblue Versus uh demo they had set up in Akihabara.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So where to start? Let's do this chronologically.
Okay.
All right. All right. So weekend before last, there was a like just a special little preview event for Granblue Fantasy Versus.
Okay.
It's Granblue is that fucking gotcha game with
Yeah.
the waifus and the bullshit.
I'm somewhat familiar. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then there's like an anime or something, and like I have like zero idea who these characters are.
yeah.
But I do know that it's a fighting game made by Arc System Works, who you may know from Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, Dragon Ball Fighters, and
Sure, yeah.
yeah. And I talked about this game a lot when they did an online beta like a few months ago,
Mhm.
and where I played like the entire time that the beta was up, like literally every minute, every hour.
Wait, for how long? How long was that?
They did it in like 2 hour runs at a time
Okay, okay,
at
okay.
like random parts of the day, like so every region in the world could get a chance. So like I would wake up at like fucking 4 a.m., play for 2 hours, go back to bed, like wake up in the evening, play
Mhm.
2 more hours. what it was good times. It was good times. So
Cool. Here comes the new
hey,
challenger.
da, 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 da. Hey,
Cool.
who's your favorite Grand Blue character?
um, Captain Rainbow.
Nailed it.
He's in it. That's a real character.
That's a throwback to like episode 1 or something with Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Granblue is it's a bit simpler. It's like kind of like a Street Fighter 2 level of simplicity almost.
Hmm.
Maybe a little more. Like they started adding some characters that do some zany things. Oh
Is
yeah,
that?
that's my waifu on screen right there.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, is that woman topless?
No,
basically.
she has a thing in the front.
Okay,
You
from this
can
angle,
kind of
it really does.
you can see it's like, is that a nipple or is that like a piece of a shirt over a nipple? You just don't know.
Yeah,
Oh boy, here we go. Uh,
I think that's the point, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
r-
Yeah.
right. Yeah, like I said, it's a waifu bullshit game.
Oh,
I
is
don't
this
know.
the beta testing that you went to? Or
Yeah,
yeah,
one of them. We'll get into that. Um, so they had an event down in Akihabara where you could
right.
play a more recent build of it that had like 8 or 10 characters, and apparently you had to have like a little yeah you had to get there early, get a ticket to play,
Ugh.
but and like
Okay.
people like just snapped them up and then never came to their thing. So I'm like, so they
Oh,
said like, yeah, okay, whatever, you can play.
my fucking nerds.
Yeah, and the deal was if you pre-ordered at one of the stores they were demoing it at, because it was like one day only, you could get a free gift, and it was a T-shirt, and I got
Oh,
the T-shirt.
I thought you were gonna say it's like a body pillow. I mean, that would have been fitting, but
Yeah, I know, right?
Have you got the t-shirt at hand?
I can go dig in the closet.
Oh, it's okay. Maybe we do that for bonus video
It,
content at the end.
yeah, yeah, it's nothing fancy. It's just a white
Okay.
shirt with the logo on the front.
okay.
Oh, okay.
So
No boobs.
I hadn't checked to see what the difference is between the normal edition and the super fancy edition. So I just like pre-ordered the super fancy edition,
Mm,
and that's gonna come out in about a week.
okay.
So I'll let you know how that goes. And I don't think it has a release date for the US yet.
Okay. What
So,
platforms is this coming out on? I mean, since it's not the US, no Xbox or
I think it's just PS4,
okay.
maybe PC.
Okay.
Might be just PS4. We'll see.
Hmm.
Let's see. Oh, and at Evo, I ran into a guy who works on the localization team for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. He had a lot of funny, interesting things to say.
I bet.
Did he say, yeah, we'll be covering up all these boobs?
No, but he did say, "Oh God, the UI is even worse now in the final version. Please don't shit on me for it." And I'm like, dude, come on. I don't care about the UI. Come on.
We're not Smash Brothers fans here. Come on.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm probably gonna go pretty hard on it. We'll see. We'll see if this is one of the games I drop like 600 hours into.
Yeah. You've
Or
never
not.
done that. You've never done that, man.
Nah.
Is this a full price, like 60 bones kind of a fighting game?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
with a super fancy edition, that's probably gonna be way more, and it comes with a bunch of bullshit. I'm sure it comes with goodies for the gacha game.
I was going to say, Granblue fans are probably used to spending a lot more than $60 on in-game items in a free app.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Right.
Here we go. All right. I'll let you know how it is, of course. So weekend after that is Evo, which I went to. And did I say the games I entered yet? I did.
You did?
So,
You just say them again, just to refresh our memories.
all right. So, well, I hadn't planned on entering anything on Friday. I just kind of went, did meet and greets with my various buddies from around the world, and I kind of randomly entered Footsies. Maybe this game has come up before.
I've heard the name. I thought you were just talking about like kicking people like over and over again in like Street Fighter or something.
No,
Okay.
I mean, okay, so Footsies is like the general term for kind of like jockeying for neutral space in a fighting game where you're kind of moving back and forth, trying to find an opening, and the other guy's trying to do the same thing to you.
Mhm.
So there's this like super simple game, and the whole thing is doing that, where you
Okay.
just have like two really simple characters, and they just kind of walk back and forth, and they have like a Street Fighter crouch medium kick, and like kind of a stand medium kick knee kind of move,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a big snap kick and an uppercut.
Okay.
And so, and if you get hit by anything besides like the standing knee, like that's a KO. So what you do is you just kind of dance back and forth and try to find the perfect spacing to get the guy to whiff, so you can hit your own, kind of counter hit him, or like catch him when he steps forward. Just it's like trying to play Street Fighter 2 with like medium kick only and no jumping.
No jumping. Wow.
Yeah. So I had a lot of fun with it. Me and my buddy played for a while, and I did a lot of fancy whiff punishing, and I felt really smart for a while.
So this wasn't a tournament; it was just for funsies.
It was just for funsies until like the guy said, "Hey, we're starting a tournament in like 10 minutes. Do you want to join it?" I'm like, "Sure, dude. Yeah." And it was pretty good. I made it like kind of to like the middle of the bracket, so that was fun.
So like for the venue this time, it was different than what it's been before, right?
Yeah, it's Makuhari Messe.
Nice.
You might know it from TGS. So there's a lot of
Good place.
space. Yeah.
Good prefecture. Good place.
Yeah, dude.
The best.
Yeah, I'll say. It's the first time Evo Japan has had a good venue, so it's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Which wall did they use?
Oh fuck, I don't remember. It's just like kind of like it was like one of the middle ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's got to be better than. I mean, the first one, that was so weird.
You were there.
Yeah, multiple like locations, and then last year was in where Shikoku or something.
Yeah, like way over on the other end of Japan, and like there were like two other major events like right in the same area, and like all the hotel booking and everything was like fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I get that maybe they want to try to save some money or something, but it's like, man, if you want to even, God, just have it in a place where people can actually get to easily. And the Messe is the best, man. Like, I hate Tokyo Big Sight. I really didn't like the places we went to for Evo 2018. Yeah, the Messe is awesome, dude.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta agree. So let's see. Another thing they had set up, they had a kind of a little sample play for Guilty Gear Strive, which is probably the most hotly anticipated fighting game right now. So you could line up for like a fucking hour to play this game, and they would give you a code to take a survey about it, and then you get to join the online beta whenever that happens.
Okay.
So I got my fucking code for that. I haven't done the survey yet. I might live stream the survey and write joke answers all over everything. We'll see.
Live stream the survey. Hot.
Yeah. Not. I can't take credit for the idea. Somebody funny already did it with a different game.
Okay. Well,
I might do it anyway. We'll see.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah.
Danny, you should do it with the My Nintendo surveys. Get your platinum coins.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Ty, if you wanted to do it like anonymously, just be the anime girl or the cheeseburger, and you could do a stream like that via like for Scrub Quotes or whatever.
Yeah.
Boom.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see. All right. So that was basically my day one of Evo. Except I had dinner with some various fighting game superstars. That was good.
Cool.
Let's see. So day two, what did I do? I entered Fantasy Strike. Now, yeah, you might remember I reviewed it on the site. Maybe slapped up some videos. I don't fucking remember. And I play this game a bit. I chill for it a bit. It has some really, really fucking good features that like high budget fighting games should have, but they don't because the people who make them are insane. So there's a tournament for that, and I practiced up a bit, and I fucking swept this one. Yeah, Fantasy Strike. I fucking did it. I won. I'm the champion.
Yeah, so for Fantasy Strike, Ty, this is a question coming from Cumulative
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
the YouTube chat. Maybe a friend of yours? I'm not sure. But who's your favorite character in Fantasy Strike?
Definitely Setsuki. She strikes me as being a really powerful character. A lot of options, a lot of bamboozling. Right? It's a good word, bamboozle. So she's like a rushdown character. She's got good mix-ups. So that's why I think she's a great character. She has really good options, basically. And
Cool.
like almost everyone else in the tournament played fucking Geiger, which is basically Guile, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and that he just sits back there throwing his fucking sonic booms and trying to flash kick whenever I hit buttons.
Did it work? So you went out in the first round.
Right. No. It's double elimination, and I did lose once to a Geiger, but like I came back and beat him in like losers final. So that was pretty good.
Losers final. Nice.
Yeah, so yeah, I came in through losers bracket and then beat the guy who came through on winners bracket twice and won the tournament.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I got more money than the guy who beat 2,000 people in Smash Brothers.
How was that?
I got Ichimanen.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like, now, how does that work? It's not done by number of entrants. It's just
no, because that is not legal in Japan apparently.
Okay.
So it just depends on the sponsor, or
exactly.
So you had a better sponsor than the Smash Brothers. Wow.
Yeah, right. Smash Brothers guy just got a controller. I've heard about that online.
What was it like? Limited edition or something, or was it just?
Yeah, it's a fancy controller.
Okay.
But I got cash money.
I'll put that with my other 56 GameCube controllers.
Right.
Thanks.
I would.
Right. Like along with the other GameCube controllers, I literally pulled out of my neighbor's trash. True story.
Nice.
So yeah, play Fantasy Strike. It's a good game.
What system were they playing Fantasy Strike on?
They had 2 stations set up. I believe one was PC and one was Switch.
Oh wow.
Oh really? Wow. But the wow, okay. So what did you play on in the final?
Fuck, good question. I don't remember which one it was on. I think it was Switch.
But like you could use your fight stick or whatever, so it's not that big of a deal, right?
Yeah, actually I just used a Pro controller because like I think there was a rule like there wasn't any BYOB controllers.
Okay.
But it doesn't really matter because that game has like super simple controls.
Okay.
Are you using the D-pad?
I may have been, yeah.
Holy shit! You won a tournament with the Pro Controller D-pad. You deserve a prize just for that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I mean, you don't even need down in that game. It's just like left, right, and jump.
Okay.
Well, yeah. When you press left, you might do up left, even though you didn't want to.
Maybe it wasn't a Pro controller. Maybe it was the Hori controller.
Maybe it was a Joy-Con turned sideways.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, that's something I mentioned about Fantasy Strike is like if you carry your Switch around, you're fully equipped to play 2-player at any time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Right. What was the other game that you can do that with? You said. Fantasy Strike. I think there was another one you said, right?
Yeah, the Ultra Street Fighter 2. That game
Ultra really? Seriously? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I tried it. It sucks.
Yeah, you could do that with a lot of. I mean, hell, James, you can do it with Smash if you want to. I mean,
yeah.
No. I meant as in it would be fine to do that, not like
you
can do that. Like,
yeah,
like Fantasy Strike is playable and good even with a split Joy-Con, but maybe Pocket Fighters or something like that.
Maybe. I haven't tried that on Switch anyway. I think I tried it.
Die Kick's on Switch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean that. I don't see how that can go wrong.
I played it at Bit Summit back in the day.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's see. So, I'm just checking the chat here. Yeah, Fantasy Strike, not really a fight stick required kind of game. I still prefer the fight stick, Because like I prefer a fight stick for basically any 2D game ever.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Like my day-to-day like
Cadence of
NES
Hyrule.
and Super NES was like I used an arcade stick.
Yeah, I'd
That's
say
how I
Cadence of
do.
Hyrule says hi.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Fuck, I'll play anything if like my fucking other controller batteries are dead.
Yeah.
Uh so let's see. Other than that, I entered Marvel Superheroes.
Mhm.
I did not do as well in that tournament.
No Killer Instinct side tournaments this year.
Nope, but there was some casual play, and I played some games with my pals, including noted top 8 competitor Domi. It's always fun to play with.
Mm.
Yeah.
No cash money splashed down for that.
Yeah. Well, and like there's a no Killer Instinct payouts. I think my buddy was playing or set up an MK11 tournament, which was pretty interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice. Switch version, split Joy-Cons, obviously.
Yeah.
Only the best.
And I just kind of wandered around, play some random stuff too, because like so the Evo venue is set up real nice. So there's like the BYOB tournaments, and there's just like BYOB free play. So like if you're like the world's number one fan of let's just say War Gods on Nintendo 64, you can bring a setup to Evo and probably find someone to play with. And all you need to do is like bring the screen and the system and just set up.
Huh.
Nice.
Yeah. And
War Gods HD remaster for Switch. Let's sign the petition now.
It's really good because they committed a lot of space to the free play and BYOB tournaments.
Cool.
Or side tournaments, rather.
It must have been nice just to have it all in one room.
Yeah, it was real nice.
James, did you ever play War Gods on the 64?
Yeah. I think I didn't own it, but maybe I've borrowed it from a friend for a long time. Maybe like I had it, quote unquote, for a couple of months. Well, my friend and I swapped it for something else for a couple of months.
Yeah,
I played it a lot.
You poor bastard.
Yeah, we rented it, and I just remember being like, "Okay, this is kind of weird."
I think I played every single fighting game on Nintendo 64, which is not saying much. But,
right.
Did you play Dark Rift?
I think I played everyone. I'm sorry?
Did you play Dark Rift?
Yep.
All right. Yep. Did you play Biofreaks?
Yep.
Yeah, that one was actually fun. It was dumb, but it was fun.
Like I said, this list wouldn't take long to go down.
Right.
It's like I only have to say yes like 10 times. And we're done.
Yeah, and that's like every fighting game. Yep.
Right. Yeah. RPGs, even fewer.
You should see me in Mace the Dark Age.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was fun. So I think that's all the stuff. Well, I did some drive-by, kind of just play for fun stuff. I played a little Project Justice. That game rules. Do you know the game Project Justice? It's the sequel to Rival Schools.
Oh, I know Rival Schools, but
they did a follow-up on arcade and Dreamcast.
Oh wow, I was gonna say, is this recent? No. Okay. Maybe I've heard of it and I just totally forgot about it. Man, when Rival Schools came out, I remember reading reviews for it and stuff and thinking like, man, that looks so cool, like the whole school thing, and I don't know, it just seemed really neat at the time.
That game has really cool characters. It's really fun to play, and if you get the Japanese version, there's a thing where you can kind of make your own character. There's like this whole side mode you can play in and make a character, like a customized kind of thing. And they totally cut that in the American version, which sucks. So play the Japanese version.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Someone in the chat is saying Flying Dragon.
Which Flying Dragon, that's a real video game.
Yeah, there's two of them on the 64, right?
I've never heard of this one.
Yeah.
I've never even seen this before.
There's like a quote unquote adult mode and I think a chibi mode in that. And yeah. Titus put up the old box art there so you can see it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because you could see on the box art, even like in the background, you see like kind of like more like adult, like 20s, something like in characters. But then there's another mode where you can like turn them into like kids or like this like kind of squished up little guys. Kind of cool.
They're trying to take a cue from VF Kids.
Okay.
Virtua Fighter Kids. That was a real thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Oh, by the way, see me in Fighter's Destiny on Nintendo 64.
I know that one too. It's like I
Yeah.
know a lot. I know a lot of these names, but like a lot of them I just didn't play. I just read reviews like a lot.
Fighter's Destiny. That's a legit good game. I'm
Huh.
gonna play it right now. All right.
Nice.
So
This is Flying Dragon, by the way.
the screenshot looks pretty good for a Nintendo 64 game.
Yeah.
See me in Rakuga Kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
Did
one
you
I
have that one?
I played a little bit of that. Maybe in a emulator though, not on the actual console.
That's a good ass game.
that actually had
Holy
a
shit.
PAL release too.
Yeah, it didn't get a North American release, but it released in like these
It looks like
PAL
Parappa the
mystery
Rapper kind
missions.
of thing.
Yeah. It's like it's called Rakuga Kids. It's like kids' drawings and they fight each other.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're great. Like there's the bear tank, and that's the only character I remember.
Wow.
'Cause
Put that
he's
on the list of games that only came out in Europe and not America. Like
Yeah.
all three of them.
Right. Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
so, I think
yeah.
that sums up my Evo adventure.
yeah. And okay, a little bit more on more Evo stuff a little bit later.
Oh,
when
yeah.
we're doing now playing at Famicast. But James, hey man, welcome aboard, dude.
Oh, is it me next? Okay. Well,
No, I was just gonna say, hey, just welcome to the show. Like, officially.
hey, welcome. Sorry for being late.
That's okay.
Had some last minute emergency things. So did you guys enjoy the rap at the beginning of the show?
Hell yeah.
Good stuff. So new business. Well, I don't really have much new, but I've been doing what I talked about last time. You know, like every night I do an hour of Valfarist and an hour of Dragon Quest XI. I get a lot further in Dragon Quest XI in 1 hour than I do in Valfarist.
Yeah,
but for different reasons.
Yeah, I thought Valfarist is it like a long game, or is it? I mean, I know it's hard, but like
no, it's not. I mean, I've looked at speed runs and it's like an hour and 55 minutes.
Oh shit.
But yeah, it's taken me a lot longer than that. It's like, you know, well, somebody could probably complete Meat Boy in like 6.5 minutes, right?
Okay.
But
sure.
a normal human being can't complete it in 6.5 minutes.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe Ty, I don't know.
Yeah, let's go.
You know, or Cuphead as well. I mentioned, you know, this is kind of like, you know, Cuphead in that sense. But yeah, I just been going through it, enjoying Ty, there's some kind of like thing that gets introduced in around about midway of Valfarist. They start asking you to do perfect shielding, which is different. Like I know you played the demo at TGS, right? You know about how you can shield shots and then like flick them back at people.
Yeah. If you do it, you do the perfect timing, you get a reflect.
Right, but later on they introduce like melee weapons, right? So like you have a melee weapon, but then they introduce huge enemies with like massive swords that can just one hit kill you. And you have to perfect shield, like as the sword is coming towards you, you have to hit shield, and then it kind of like knock it. What do you call it? Parries the sword back, and you kind of some of them you can kind of hang back and shoot them from a distance, but some of them have just infinitely hold their sword and block your shot, so you can't kill them with normal weapons. So you have to melee them. So you have to do perfect shield, sword, perfect shield, sword. And man, the timing is fucking hard. And you can kind of like cheese it. Like sometimes, like if somebody's above you, you can kind of chop them from above and cut their feet or something like that. But later on, there's like absolutely no cheesing. And if you didn't perfect the shielding up to that point, you're just going to get destroyed. And I reached a point where there was all of these kind of, you know, invincible sword-based enemies, and I was like, okay, I need to sit down and learn how to do fucking perfect shielding. Oh, I'm not going to get any further in this game. And I've managed to nail it now. But and then last night I defeated a boss, which is the first boss where you can't hit him with your normal weapon. It's entirely a melee-based boss fight, which hasn't been the case up till now. Like you can either do one. So yeah, that was pretty hard, but it was a lot of fun. And it's like felt almost like a fighting, like a, you know, like Soul Calibur or something, you know, like shield and then like hitting back at the right time and stuff like that.
Right, use your guard impact.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think I'm about 95% finished with Valfarist now. I'm so near the end now. I can feel it. It's coming soon.
We got a comment here from the chat. Cumulative said, "Sounds like Valfarist starts to become a chore at that point." Like, what do you think, man?
No, well, if I don't know if Cumulative has played like a really hard, game, which like immediately puts you back where you died. So it's like quick restarts kind of thing. It's hard but fair. So if you've ever played the game like that, you'll understand why I keep going at it. It's because I die because it's my fault. It's like I haven't learned the pattern. I haven't shot him in the right place. Haven't used the right attack at the right time. And it's like I know I can do it. So it just makes me want to do that. So I'm not like sure I'm like pissed off. I'm like fuck, and as you do in all good kind of hard games. But like I'm not like fuck this game. I'm like I need to get good. So I don't know if he or she has had one of those kind of games, but there you go. That's how it is. And Dragon Quest 11, I think I'm like 55 hours in now.
Damn, yeah. I've been following your progress on your profile. Little by little.
Yeah.
I keep seeing it get grow higher and higher.
Yeah. So for people who've played the game, I'm like level 50. Most of my characters are level 50. I got a couple of level 49. Somewhere around about that stage. But yeah, the story just keeps keeps throwing new things at you and just keeps surprising me. Even now, 55 hours in, nothing is like old or seen this before. It's like, damn, that's amazing. I didn't see that coming. It's just like I've said many times now. It's like just watching another episode of a TV show, and like every hour there's a new thing that gets thrown in there, and it's always fun, And also, as a portable game, it's kind of nice to just like veg out and just kind of like grind a bit when you're not really maybe like watching a TV show and you're kind of doing a bit of grinding without looking. And because there's so many like auto battle options and like kind of you can speed up stuff. There was one boss I'm actually stuck on at the moment, like not like stuck as in like, fuck this game, I give up. It's like, okay, I need to strategize a bit here.
Sure.
And I looked on YouTube for like some kind of strategy tips for this boss, and there were loads of people who were also stuck at the same one. So I know that it is a hard boss because this boss can like one hit kill you.
Oh boy, yeah.
Like you just walk in and it's like battle start. Your main hero dies in one hit. And you're like, okay. Another guy goes in, he's dead. It's like, okay, fuck. So there's a little bit of RNG there. Or maybe I'm a little bit low leveled. I don't know. So I'm doing a little bit of grinding, a little bit of strategizing, and giving it another shot. But the video that I watched on YouTube was the PS4 version, and like I was watching the cutscene, and it was like I thought I had my headphones like not turned up properly. I was like, their lips are moving, but there's no sound coming out. And I was like, oh shit, that's the PS4 version.
Yep.
As in the shitty version, because there's like no voice acting.
Yeah.
I noticed all these like things that were like missing from it. I was like, okay, well, it looks a bit sharper, but like, yeah, this like so much worse. It's like, and the music, the fucking MIDI, like what, like Super Nintendo sound chip.
Oh yeah, they did that. Like I think that was kind of intentional, especially for like Japan.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's going to be that many
the English version I'm watching.
Yeah. But I'm saying like that's so weird that they made that decision, like those two decisions based on a PlayStation 4 version. I mean, yeah, I think that people that are into Dragon Quest and stuff like that, they can dig it. But like maybe people coming into it might be like, "What the hell is this shit?" With like that part of it or something. I guarantee that was a Japanese decision.
Oh yeah. And like even like running around the overworld, like in the Switch version, like all your party members are following behind you. But in the PS4 version, it doesn't do that. It's just the hero.
That's bizarre. Okay.
And then when you start the battle, then they just magically appear. It's like, I looked at a list of things that they changed for it, and it was vast. There was a lot of things got added for the Switch version, and that's not even mentioning the fucking 2D mode that they have. This, the Super Nintendo version that they have in there. So, and the other thing is, so Nintendo Game Pass. I like to call it Game Pass because that way tie up. briefly. He's like, look, Game Pass. Game Pass is on Switch. So yeah, for 1 week they had Game Pass, as in they gave one of their first party. Sorry, Danny's going to correct me here.
I know.
Third party games for free.
Everywhere else, it's a first party game. Yeah, it's weird.
If you're listening, it's a first party game. Sure. So that was in Japan only. Unfortunately, it was what's it called? Fire Emblem Musou, Fire Emblem Warriors, right?
Yeah.
I've probably shit on Musou games, Warriors games many times on the podcast.
Yeah.
But I thought, well, it's a $60 game I'm getting for free, so why the fuck not? Give it a shot. Danny, you probably didn't even do that, did you?
No, I was pretty damn busy. I didn't have any time to do it.
Actually. Yeah, me too. But I gave it a shot anyway, and it's awful. It's absolutely awful. I mean, I'm not a fan of Fire Emblem, and I don't like Musou games, and it's like a combination of those two. It's like double snooze fest. It's like all these people I don't care about doing repetitive things that I don't care about. It's like, wow. I played it for like 20 minutes, and I was just like supremely bored. Like, wow.
Yeah, I can get it, man. Like, I really don't have any ties to Fire Emblem really either. But I've said it a lot. And I know Cyrus, God rest his soul, wherever he is. He played the hell out of Hyrule Warriors and stuff on Wii U and 3DS. And hell, I think he might even have the Switch version now. I don't remember. But like, I think I said on the last episode, it's like, I think especially with the Zelda, it's just like junk food. I know it's not like great, but it's just something kind of satisfying about, okay, I'm unlocking all these like Zelda characters and I'm beating the hell out of like all of these guys.
I could see the Zelda one being, 1% more interesting than this one. But like, does Hyrule Warriors look good? Because this Fire Emblem one looked a bit like a Japanese game on the PS3. Like
enemy
it looked
characters,
like one of those Musou games from the PS3 era.
Enemy characters like that are always going to look terrible. And
no. Like main characters, and forget about the enemy characters. They're like what, 2 polygons? No, but like everything, just like the effects, the backgrounds, the characters, everything just looked really low grade and very disappointing for a not first party game.
I think you're expecting too much because it's, like I said, it's not a first party game. It's Koei Tecmo.
Yeah, it really did. I'm like, as soon as it loaded up, I'm like, yeah, no one at Nintendo touched this game. Does not have the Nintendo polish at all.
Was it at least like running smoothly? Was it choppy? Or?
Yeah, it's fine. It's like whatever. Oh yeah, it can handle PS2 graphics at 60 frames.
Okay, now you're just going down from PS3 to a PS2. I'm not here to be a white knight for the Musou series or anything like that. But James, obviously, I don't think there will ever be a Musou game that will ever have your name written on it. Thankfully, you got to try this one out for free, and you could actually solidify as like, yeah, you don't need any of that in your life ever again.
Yeah, I mean, if you're an absolute super fan of Fire Emblem, then I guess you would like this. And it was weird playing that, right off the heels of the Direct, the Smash DLC character. So it was like 2 Fire Emblem disappointments in the space of a couple of weeks.
There it is.
I guess we'll talk about that in news, but
sure.
But yeah, that's all the games I've been playing. I've been playing a lot. I put like many hours of gameplay in between episodes, but it's just things that I've talked about already. So it's like, one of the things about doing a podcast, you kind of feel like you have to play something new every time. So that's why I played that shitty Fire Emblem game. You're welcome, everyone.
Sure.
Hope you appreciate it.
No.
I'm having a lot of fun with my Switch, but it's not with that game.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and go next with the old new business here. So last week, actually, I got a review code from our buddies over at 84Play for 1980X on the Switch.
Oh, yeah. I just listened to 84 where they were talking about this. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, like they reached out and gave us a code and stuff. So that was cool. So I played it last week and reviewed it. That was one of the things I was doing. Like, just trying to get the review done and stuff for that in a timely manner. But if you don't know anything about this game, so it came out on like PS4 and or Steam back in summer of 2019. And what this is, it's like a narrative-driven game, kind of like based around like an arcade. And there are like 5 different arcade games that you're playing like within this game. Those games being like a beat 'em up, a racing game, a horizontal shooter, an old school like RPG, and like this ninja action game. And I'm not gonna like break down like what order these are in or like spoil any of the story or anything for you. And I mean, you definitely should check out my review and the footage that we have up on the our YouTube anyways if you haven't. But yeah, I mean, all of these games like control wise and stuff are really spot on. I was actually surprised because I was thinking like, okay, how can you have like genres that are like this different and like, you know, make them all like relatively good? But they figured it out. So it's pretty
the animation is off the charts with this beat 'em up one. I watched your gameplay video and I was like, holy shit, they got a lot of frames of animation in there.
Yeah, they do. And yeah, that was a really fun one to play. Another one that I really liked too, I really liked the ninja one, which was also really awesome.
Nice.
It's kind of like you're always like on the run, and you're just like slicing through guides. It's all about like timing and placement of like where your character is on the screen, because there's things that can like kill you instantly or just like knock off a couple of pieces of health. So it's all about like, you know, kind of like fast reflexes and stuff like that.
Nice.
And
this reminds me of that Wii game.
Yeah, Sakura Samurai. No, I'm thinking
No.
3DS. Sorry. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. It came
Looks
out
exactly.
on something else, another Nintendo system. Yeah.
I think it was also a PS2 game. Ty, do you know what I'm talking about? A game that looks like this, like
Not Okami.
No, not Okami. Like a 2D hack and slash game, beautiful 2D artwork.
It starts with an M.
Samurai Showdown?
No.
Scrolling. Well, not scrolling, like an action adventure.
Fuck. There's probably a
God.
few. Are you sure it wasn't that ninja one that's getting a re-release?
No.
Green Destiny.
Green Destiny.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
You keep talking, I'll find out.
Yeah. Anyways, so like, yeah, that section was actually really fun. And actually, Cumulative has it in the comments here. Murasama, the Demon Blade. Muramasa, excuse me. I can't read.
Nice. Thank you.
I was about to say Strider 2.
That's it.
That's a cool looking game.
For nerd points, I did say it started with an M.
Oh yeah, there you go. Good point.
Well, yeah.
Half a point.
Yes.
Yeah, I had that. I had Muramasa on the Wii.
Oh, cool.
So
cool.
Beautiful game.
Yeah. And I mean, back to 1980X. Back to 1980X. Lots of, like I said, lots of cool. All of these little games were really fun. I really had a good time with them. The driving one was pretty cool too. Like just how the scenery changes as you're playing and stuff. It's really cool. Like you start out in the middle of a desert and then you're kind of just going towards like this city. And then before you know it, you're in the city and stuff like that. And it's all like that old school kind of like maybe like Outrun, I think is the name.
Yeah.
Like
what they said.
Yeah, okay.
But better than Outrun.
Maybe. I haven't played Outrun in a very long time.
Well, the 8-4 guys were saying it looks like Outrun, but it's better than Outrun.
Okay. Probably believe him then. You should. Yeah. But yeah, the thing about this game too, it's not very long. And like the whole game overall took only like an hour and a half to beat.
Wow.
So
that's perfect for you, Danny, right?
Actually, yeah. And the reason for that is that they say that this is part 1 of 5 in a 5-part series.
Oh, okay. Wow, interesting. So there'll be like what, fucking 35 games in the whole package by the end of it?
Who knows? Who knows? I mean, maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know. But like I said, it's focusing around like a narrative, and then like these arcade games kind of break up like the story stuff. So
is the narrative like literally just cutscenes? It's not like a point and click adventure kind of thing?
They're just cutscenes. So
it's cutscene, game, cutscene, game, cutscene, game, finish.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
they're blended together. I mean, it makes sense, thematically.
It looks amazing. I love that intro cutscene. I watched your video review and it was like, wow, that is like hitting all the right buttons. It reminded me of like Another World or something. Or what's Out of This World or Another World, depending on where you come from. No one played that game. Flashback, you know.
Yeah, I know the game.
That kind of rotoscope kind of looking.
Yeah,
pixel graphics.
Kind of.
I like it. I like the look.
Well, yeah. So I played the hell out of that last week and got a review up. So you should check that out if you haven't yet.
You played the hell out of it for 90 minutes.
Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, I think yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, sometimes you get busy and then you're just trying to fit in some time to play among social life and married life and all sorts of stuff,
Yeah. I was surprised when I got like a pop-up message on my phone at 1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Famicast video reviews just gone live. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think I was thinking like, okay, shit, I gotta get this done today. And I was like, it's not gonna take that long. Yeah. But so yeah, there's one other game I want to talk about here too. This isn't going to take too long. I just finished up a review on this. It's going to be going live this Friday. So if you're listening to the audio version of the show, it'll be live right now, probably, it'll probably be live. But
new game are you playing, Danny?
Hot new game. I'm telling you, straight out of hold on, crap. Not straight out of crap. Straight out of 1996. I'm talking about Star Wars Shadows of the Empire.
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah. So I don't know what kind of got into me. I was just really jonesing to play some old N64 stuff, and kind of like this year I want to try to do a little bit more retro stuff for our YouTube channel and for our website and stuff. So I figured this is kind of a good way that I could kind of show off my collection and also actually play some of these games on my shelf. So
okay.
Yeah, and
this game sucks apart from one level. So talk me down.
Okay.
Talk me out of that.
You have to just watch my review, and even at the end where I might admit that it's not great. But
I just literally say what I just said.
Yeah.
It's just off level, right?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, that level is good as fuck.
Yeah, Hoth, the opening level. Yeah, the opening level here in Hoth is just freaking amazing. I mean, it just really puts you right into it. You're like, holy shit, I'm in Star Wars. Especially, at the time. I didn't play this game when like the first day it came out or anything because I was a little kid and had no money. But I got Shadows for Christmas in '97, about a year after it released. And yeah, that's how I finally got to play it. And I still actually have my original box and like all of that stuff. I have it here.
It came out in '97 and ironically cost $97.
Yeah, it came out in '96 and cost $96. No, but it came out in Europe in '97. It came out in Japan in '97. But yeah, it's crud. Sorry.
The best Star Wars game on N64 is Star Wars Pod Racer.
Oh, you're wrong. That game is not good.
I like it.
Ugh, gross. And Rogue Leader is the right answer too. Yeah. Rogue Squadron, excuse me.
No, that game sucks.
Okay.
Better on the GameCube.
Oh,
no, that game sucks too.
Oh, Ty, what the hell's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
Pod Racer with 2 control sticks. We're talking about dual analog on the
All right. That sounds kind of amusing.
Yeah. Hey, Robotron 64.
I played that game a bit, but it was no F-Zero X.
Yeah, but hey, speaking of dual analog on the N64, Robotron 64 also had that. So
yeah, good shit.
And I tried it, and it worked, and it was surprising. But yeah, I don't know. It's been fun going back to Shadows, seeing all the different stages and stuff. Kind of remembering how long some of those on-foot missions can be.
That game had some long ass levels, and if you're like trying to beat it on harder difficulties. It was really annoying because like the only thing that changed is like enemies would sponge more hits and you would die faster, and it's just
Wait, Ty, is this why you hate Star Wars now because of this game?
No, I hate Star Wars because all the movies are bad. But I have some fond memories of this game, even though it had some really stupid parts. I thought some of the exploration was fun. Some of the environments are really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some levels are really cool. Like I thought the train level was really cool, and of course the Hoth battle is just godlike.
Yeah, And there's all sorts of little nods and stuff like that throughout the levels. I mean, of course, for the bosses and stuff like that, you'll fight like you fight like Boba Fett. You get to fight an ATST. You get to fight IG-88. There's Wampas all over the place. But then there's other like more nuanced stuff or things that if you're not like a huge fan, you like don't know much about it. Like you come across like Imperial shuttles a couple of times in the game. Like one's like flying away. You get to go inside of one, and I think a stormtrooper assaults you in there or something like that. But
wow.
just a lot of cool little things like that. If you're a big Star Wars nerd, yeah, you'll definitely notice. So
save it for Famicast screen time, mate.
Yes. But like I said, I have a review that is going live here very soon. So look forward to that.
If you've been putting off buying the game, check out our video review. Yay.
Brand new. Yeah. And also I also talk about some things in the review about like the differences between the Western version and the Japanese version. So
nice.
Worth checking out. And I talk about the debug code, which was awesome. So cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for new business. So we're going to go ahead and move on to now playing at thefamicast.com.
Your game.
So now playing at thefamicast.com, always lots of stuff going on. Lots of new stuff going up at least once a week. And James, what do we have to talk about?
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm going first.
Sure.
I thought you were going to just continue talking about Star Wars.
Well, hold on. I'm not done. Episode 1. No.
I got a couple of cool videos. One for everyone, one for the patrons. So the one for everyone was me and Ty very excitedly streamed the final DLC reveal, and the hype was probably at 5,000% before the video. And then just watch the video and see the hype go into the negatives quite quickly. It's quite an interesting video to watch. You can see our faces slowly dissolve like
7 stages of grief.
But there's another video that Ty was on and Danny was on as well, which was a lot more fun, and that was Famicast Game Night, our third game night.
Oh,
so yeah, we have 4 game nights planned over this season, and this is the third of 4. And yeah, we played a whole bunch of games and had a lot of fun. Danny had a lot of fun, probably the most fun actually.
Before, during, not so much after, but yeah.
Only the patrons are laughing at this point because they know exactly what we're talking about. But let's just say it got a little bit rowdy, and we had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Get a little drinky drink in me. I might get a little noisy and obscene, and start telling people that they suck, and then apologize immediately afterwards because I don't want them to be mad at me. It's fun. I don't remember any of it really, to be honest. I started watching again, and I noticed my absence for like the first 30 minutes. But anyway.
Passed out in a pool of his own urine. Okay then, so Ty, what else is going on?
Oh god, I need to tab back to the correct tab. All right, now playing. Yeah. So Cyrus is gonna do the next games that made us. Who? Cyrus. Right?
Yeah.
And apparently I'm gonna be on it.
There it is.
Yeah. So I don't know what he's gonna talk about. I hope it's extremely anime and fighting games.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I think that'll be Cyrus's last kind of like video, right? That'll be his last the games that made us.
Maybe.
Yep.
We'll see. And then after that, Date TVA is the next Champion Edition. So probably gonna talk about the fighting games of 2020. Maybe some more nitty gritty Evo stuff.
Cool.
Maybe we'll continue the the fighting game terms that we got like a quarter of the way through in the last podcast.
Yeah. I need to update my dictionary. I'll get my notepad ready.
Yeah. Oh boy, man, that's fun too.
So both of those things are coming in February next month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's next month, very very soon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's merely days away.
Yeah. Cool.
Danny, have you
Yeah.
already said your thing? No.
No, I have not. And yeah, last up here, me and James sat down and talked a little bit about Star Wars Rise of Skywalker for Famicast Screen Time. So yeah, me and James had a pretty decent conversation about just a lot of things about the movie, the whole sequel trilogy in general. I don't think we're too negative, or AKA
Really selling it there.
Yeah,
Me and James had a-
I don't think
had
we're
a-
too
had a
negative.
meh- we had a meh conversation
I mean,
about it.
we love it.
Is
It's,
that the thing with the baby Yoda that gets punched in the face?
how dare
Yes.
you, sir? No,
The
Spoiler
podcast
alert.
was awesome.
All right.
The movie, maybe not so much, but there you go.
All right.
Well, check it out if you're interested in Star Wars and you're our patron. Well, first of all, thank you, and yeah, check that stuff out. So, all right,
Yeah.
well, yeah, all this and more on the Famicast.com.
Heck yeah.
All right, James, I think you know what time it is.
Japanese.
That's right. So, yep, folks, that's right. It's time for the Japanese. Did we? I mean, I know, James, this isn't on the agenda, but you mentioned something a little bit about the last Smash character. Did we want to? I mean, I don't want. I want people to like check out our video, but like at the same time, like maybe we just do like a quick and dirty, like what we thought.
Well, usually when a Smash DLC character gets revealed, the most exciting part about that is the character. But and the least exciting thing is like the shitty Mii costumes. This one was the complete opposite. The Mii fighter costumes were by far the most exciting part of it.
Hell yeah.
Because we got Cuphead, and Cuphead comes with his own music track. And a bunch of other, like Assassin's Creed dude and
Altair,
Rayman, forget that one, but like, whole bunch
What's
of like
grandpa doing on there? Raymond,
the old, whole bunch of like third-party cool Mii costumes. But yeah, the character, not so much. It's almost like, you know, the joke coming true. Oh, maybe it's going to be another Fire Emblem character. Good one, mate. Yeah, that works as a troll, as a joke. Don't actually do it. Fucking hell, mate. But yeah, that's coming. Is that coming out like soon, or is it now? Already out?
I think it.
Yeah, the update came out today.
Wow, that shows how much I don't care. I haven't even updated my game. Fucking hell.
Right.
Usually, I'm there like refreshing the update button, like at midnight. Not this time.
Yeah, good luck
this
to us all. Not yet.
Yeah. Oh, does that mean I have to update the Fire Emblem video? That, you know, I like to do one video for each game series represented in Smash, but I've already done one for Fire Emblem. Because I didn't think they would add more Fire Emblem to it. Fucking hell.
Do one for Cuphead.
Yeah,
Problem solved.
Right.
Yeah, I watched the that direct by myself after the fact, and I remember just thinking, because I didn't spoil it for myself. I remember watching it and just thinking, like, okay, when are you going to announce the real character? And and it never happened. You know.
I can't remember if it was me or Ty, but we thought that it was going to be like one of those psych outs, you know, like fake outs, like they did.
I was so sure.
It's like, oh, the Fire Emblem character's fighting the new character, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, that's how they introduced Hero, if I remember.
Yeah, exactly did. Yeah. But there you have it. Also, I kind of like predicted Cuphead, you know, like 30 minutes before it got announced, which was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Well, Cumulative says more third parties got to make Switch exclusive if they want to get their characters in the Smash cast. I think there are a lot of, I don't know about exclusives, but there are a lot of third-party games on the Switch. I don't know if it'd be financially viable for them just to do Switch only, though, sometimes, you know, for big third-party stuff, like Smash Brothers worthy type of games, you know.
I mean, like Banjo got in, there's no Banjo games on Switch.
Yeah.
You know, Hero makes a lot of sense because, you know, they were selling Dragon Quest 11 at the same time.
Sure.
Joker's in, there's no Joker game on Switch, unless you count that Muso game. It's coming out soon.
Yeah. More Muso. That's what we need to say.
Terry. Well, I guess all the King of Fighter games are on Switch, aren't they? But what's the newest version of King of Fighters?
Oh, 14, and everybody's chomping at the bit for 15. Like, I don't know if it's been announced yet. Let me check.
15 doesn't mean the year. It's just a number now, right?
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So 15 has been teased, but we
Okay.
haven't actually seen it yet.
Yeah. Well, I don't think 14 is on the Switch. So yeah. So not even the newest Terry game is on Switch. So
Right.
pretty much all the DLC characters like can exist without having the games. Yeah. So yeah, we all thought it was Dante.
Yeah.
Because the Dante, what's it called? Devil May Cry 3 is getting a Switch exclusive, super special version with like all sorts of new stuff that's never been added before.
And it's actually reasonably priced too, $20.
Yeah, and they actually put effort in that one.
Yeah.
We did tell Matt, over DMs, come on, Matt, sort it out. Get your shit together, mate. And
Which he
and
probably
he did.
ignored, and then he did his own thing and made it all familiar.
We actually faxed him.
Yeah.
So
next,
next
up, a little bit of news about something that I think both you and Ty are more interested in me. It's not that I'm not interested, but one of you guys want to take that story?
Yes. Take it away,
Oh
Ty.
yeah. All right, it's on me. So we have an update on Doom Eternal on the Switch. Well,
no, we have an update on Doom Eternal.
And then also on it not coming out anytime soon. So I guess they're saying there's a delay, a non-specific delay.
Yeah.
Hopefully not long.
But the main point is that we got loads of new Doom footage because I guess some outlets got to play it.
Yeah, I watched a couple of them and I'm like, wow, these guys aren't good at video games. Get them off my fucking screen.
Yeah, it looks really, really cool. Looks like the new kind of air dash. I don't know what they call it. The air dash move.
I call it an air dash.
Yeah, let's call it an air dash. So you can like now double jump and then do a forward dash in the air.
Yeah.
So you can
that was a known thing already, but now we get to see a lot more of it.
Yeah. Like seeing it in action and like how he puts his hand in. I guess some walls are kind of like a little bit softer, so you can kind of like jam his hand into it.
Yeah, there's climbable walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
can do all sorts of crazy shit with the environments now. And I mean, there's also like the whole grappling hook thing, I believe. And it seems like they've designed a lot of environments to have like to be destructible or interactable. Right? I don't know about destructible, but there's definitely like buttons and shit that you can shoot and then things happen.
Things crumbling, yeah.
Yeah,
it looks really, really good. Can't wait to see what those magicians at is it called Panic Button? Yeah.
Yep.
What they do with the Switch version. Hopefully, it's as good as the first one. In the Patreon Discord chat, we were talking about this, and I shared the video review that Cyrus did. God bless him. Rest in peace. Did back in the day, and just reminded me of like how good that game looks on Switch. I mean, it is a miracle, literally a miracle what they did on Switch. I still can't believe what they did or how they did it. Right. So hopefully they can do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danny, have you played more than the first 30 minutes or still?
I think I played for about an hour.
Okay. You got the physical one too, right?
I did. I think I had like some credit on like Rakuten or something like that, here.
Okay.
And I bought it it was like 5,000 yen, but I bought it with like the credit I had. I think I got it for like $15 roughly. So,
okay.
Yeah. And it's cool because it's like one of those early download, where it says there's some of the stuff on the cart, but you have to download stuff. But like, nowadays the games have this really ugly bar at the top of the package. It says, you got to download this. And it just looks terrible. But like,
do you have to download like single player content?
No, it's just multiplayer and maybe patches or something too. But
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, that's probably why. But
now that you mention it, I think I was looking at pre-ordering Doom Eternal on Xbox, and there's like it's like the multiplayer and single player actually split into separate things on this. Like, like you could even like just download one and not download the other.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I wish more
Two-
games had that because like Tekken has fucking 50 gigs of cutscenes eating up my hard drive.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Doom's like 100 gigs or something like that, right?
Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
those
man.
those uncompressed games, man, on like PS4 and Xbone, those things get crazy.
Do you know, Danny, off the top of your head, do you know how big the Switch version was? Like,
Doom?
I don't think it was 32 gig card, was it?
No,
I think it's like
that card.
16.
I mean, I think that card's a 16 because I think there's only like 9. I could have swore it's like, oh
Man.
gosh, I can't remember because I remember that they I think on the Nintendo, if you look at their listing, they probably include the multiplayer stuff, so that would eat into
Yeah.
that number. That's actually this is single player.
Yeah,
But-
it's probably around about 15 gigs, but you didn't need all of that to play it,
That's right. That's right.
which is amazing because probably the Xbone and PS4 versions were probably like 30, 40, 50 gigs, right?
Probably. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Crazy.
Okay.
Absolute geniuses, those guys.
Oh,
Right then.
that's how
Next.
it goes on those other.
Also, so the delay, it's not going to be too huge, they say, which
Yeah,
sounds
they
promising.
say.
So that hopefully less than a month or about a month, hopefully.
Yeah, it with that wording, it's like, oh, that means like a month, or they could be thinking about it in like I don't know what terms, but it could be like 6 months. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Right.
yeah. Next up, a little bit on the old Tetris 99 front. So there is a new Tetris 99 event coming up here very shortly. In Japan, it's going to be starting on Friday at 4 p.m. and running until next Tuesday. So kind of adjust your time schedule accordingly, and yeah, you'll be able to do that. But this, like I said, it's the 11th one. There's no like cool themes or anything like that you can win, unfortunately. But same type of deal. You get to like 100 points in those 4 days. 999 people have a chance to win 999 gold coins from Nintendo, which you can use to purchase games.
That's
So,
real cash money, boys.
yeah. Well, on the
$10.
eShop. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's neat. I'll probably play. I mean, I missed out on the last one. You guys probably, I mean, Ty, I think your first time playing Tetris 99 is maybe with us at game night.
Yeah. And I ran into that weird bug where
Oh,
like it
right,
just
yeah.
disconnects you from games unless you like fucking do some weird thing with the YouTube app for some reason.
Wait, what?
Yeah, look this up. It's a real bug. And
Good.
it's dumb.
That is okay.
Never heard that before.
Don't
Yeah.
remember. I don't even remember playing Tetris 99 during game night, but I guess I did. So,
Yeah.
Kind of.
yeah. Hey. Yeah. All right. Well, what do we got next here? Something that seems right up James's alley. I know he's really into this.
This is the time when we really miss Cyrus.
Right.
Pokemon Home details finally unveiled to be coming in February. There will be apps on your Switch and mobile, both with their own limitations that can be connected via your Nintendo account. The app is free, but the service will run for roughly $16 per year.
Yeah.
Store your Pokemons, trade, and check a national Pokedex, and probably more. So what's this weird thing I'm hearing? Like you can't transfer it to one if you have it on the other or some bullshit or something weird about it.
Yeah. As I was kind of like putting together some of this news, I saw that and I was like, I don't even know what the hell's going on. It looks like some things you can use with the mobile app, some things you can't use with the Switch app or something. I don't know. If you're out there and you're listening either live or you're listening after the fact, if you're a Pokemon fanatic and you're like, ooh, I know, sound off in the comments or in a message or something like that. This has just been kind of out of our wheelhouse for a little bit now, I think. But yeah.
Well, at least they're just making one place to put all your Pokemons, not all splintering it into different places now.
Yeah. And they
so
said
hopefully going forward this will be a lot easier to keep your Pokemon safe.
Yeah, and with Pokemon Bank and all that stuff, Pokemon Go is going to be integrated into this too. So I mean, that's the way to go, as opposed to, like you said, James, having all this stuff segmented, because that doesn't make any sense at all. So
well, now it's on a smartphone app, and they got proper cloud storage and all that kind of stuff. You know,
We'll see
sounds
if
a lot
it's
more future-proof than fucking, you know, little apps running on various consoles that don't work with each other.
Well, hopefully their partner's not Nintendo. Otherwise, the online stuff's going to be screwed.
Right. Discontinued after 5 years.
Yeah.
No refunds.
Games by servers only. Sorry.
Yeah. Locked to one console only.
Yes. So, James, this last little bit of news here, like, what is going on?
Oh, okay. So there are two games that sound very similar, and both of them are very good. One is called The Outer Worlds.
Mhm.
The Outer Worlds, which is a Fallout style game. I believe it's from ex-Fallout people, and that's coming to Switch this year. We don't know an exact date. It's already been out on the other consoles, and you know,
Right.
it was in a lot of, you know, Game of the Year discussions. And there's another game called Outer Wilds, not The Outer Worlds, just Outer Wilds, which is a completely different game.
I think I read that wrong when I was like reading this. Like, what? Okay.
Outer Wilds, which is this amazing Groundhog Day game set in space. So like Groundhog, as in you repeating the same thing again and again, like you die and then you start back. But like it's all based around like gaining information from the world. And everyone who's played it has just said it's like one of the most eye-opening, mind-bending, amazing experiences I've ever had. Because like the way the narration, the way the game is, the story is told, it's all like you're discovering it for yourself. So it's like you really feel like, you know, my brain is a genius for like working this stuff out, and it's just so rewarding, and it just sounds so amazing. Like I can't wait to play it. But there's no Switch version announced.
Okay.
So I emailed the Mobius Games, the makers of Outer Wilds, and I asked them about, you know, are they going to make a Switch version? And they replied, "Hey, thank you for your interest. We are working as hard as we can to bring Outer Wilds to as many platforms as possible. In the meantime, stay tuned to our blog for any platform-related updates." Wink, wink. So basically, I read that as we can't announce it yet, but we're working on it.
I read that as no.
I mean, no. I've asked people before, and they've just straight up said, "Unfortunately, we have no plans on bringing it to that platform." But I think that I've seen videos of the game, and I don't think it's anything out of this world. You know, like can never run on Switch.
Sure.
I mean, the Outer Worlds, the Fallout game, looks like way more technically superior, and that's coming to Switch. So, which I still kind of can't believe. That's going to be very interesting to see how that game runs, because you know, similar to Doom, it's like, the Witcher. You can't really imagine how the fuck The Witcher 3 or Doom could run on Switch, and then you see it and you're like, okay, yeah, some cutbacks, but you know, it runs and it looks okay.
That's the important thing.
So,
as long as it runs and runs well, you know, if it's running choppy as shit, then throw it in the trash with the troll and I, you know.
And and remember, there's never been a Fallout game on a Nintendo console, either 2D or 3D. So this will be, oh well, I guess technically it's still not. Still hasn't been one on Switch, but when it does, at least a game from the same makers and, you know, same genre will be on Switch. So, you know, that's exciting. So I'm kind of excited for both. But you know, one's only been announced. The Outer Worlds has been announced, but the Outer Wilds has not been announced. But hopefully it will. But yeah, that's all for that.
Cool. All right. Well, James, I hear a rustle in the trash can.
Yeah, baby. You want some trash?
I kind of do.
I can't hear you.
I think that means yes. And thank you for showing us your crotch.
You're welcome. So yeah, this is if you've tuned into my garbage bag of goodness before, this is where we go explore the very depths of the bottom of the eShop and see what's available for less than $1, because who has $1 to spend on games, right? Right. All right then, guys, here we go. So let's go. So Danny, you said you don't want any videos because you're an asshole.
Yes. Say, well, geez, actually, James, you're really choppy right now for some reason too.
Yeah, did someone turn on the microwave with your router in it?
Yeah, that is a thing that can actually.
No, is that
ruin
better?
lives.
No. Audio's fine, but
Yeah.
you're frozen in place.
Oh, the video's gone, has it?
No, you.
Oh,
Right, we're getting like 1 frame a second.
Yeah.
oh shit.
By the way, just for the record, while things are kind of getting up here, Super Nintendo did actually mention there actually has been a Fallout game on the Switch, and that being Fallout Shelter.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Nice one.
Oh
Nice
man,
one.
he's got
Totally
me. He got me.
forgot. Totally forgot.
Oh my goodness. All right then. So let me just open up the garbage bag here. Wow.
Russell.
Okay, we've got some real good stuff here. All right then. So got your dollars out. I will get as many games as I can for that dollar. Here we go. So the first one we have for today. What? That?
What?
The first one I have for you today is Bouncy Bob.
I was hoping for Bouncy Blob. Sounds way less exciting.
Right.
So Bouncy Bob, it looks all right. It's like a 2D platformer. It kind of reminds me of like World of Goo or something, the look of it.
Yeah.
Right?
Remember that game?
Yeah.
Hilarious couch co-op with a pinch of darkness. Defeat hordes of zombies and seal your fate with the push of one button. There you go. Yeah, this game it used to be $1. It is now 10 cents.
Neat.
And ironically, it's published by Tencent.
Seriously?
No, it's not. No, it's,
Okay.
it's published by Ultimate Games, so it must be good. They're called Ultimate Games.
I think Tencent actually owns them.
Probably, yeah. The next game, 12 cents. This is The Mystery of Woolly Mountain.
All right, this sounds fun.
It's an otherworldly comedy adventure funded on Kickstarter with backers including legend of genre Ron Gilbert. Ron Gilbert funded this game. It doesn't say exactly how much money he put towards it. Could be like $10 or something.
Right. I've funded many games.
So yeah, I guess this is a point-and-click adventure game with kind of interesting cutout, kind of cartoony art style. It's not too bad, I guess.
Did I see the character from Monsters Inc?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
A little bit of copyright infringement there.
I thought it was Slimer for a second when we went through.
Right. Anyway, The Mystery of Woolly Mountain, like I said, only 12 cents. This used to be $12.99. $12.99.
Wow,
And now it's 12 cents.
99% off. Let's go.
Dumpster fire
shit.
sale.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. 99% off. So remember, this is a Ron Gilbert game from the creators of Monkey Island. He personally made this game.
Yes.
By donating $10 on Kickstarter.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I would say go for that one. So we've got Bouncy Bob, Mystery of Woolly Mountain. We've only spent 22 cents. Amazing. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Pet Care. This kind of, immediately I'm thinking, the DS games like Pets and Cats and Dogs with a Z at the end.
Dogs.
I'm thinking like bottom rung mobile game.
Yeah, pretty much. It says fun for toddlers and preschoolers because you want to give your $300 Nintendo console to your toddler, right?
Yeah. Well, people give their more expensive smartphones to them, so who knows?
Ah, that's true. That's true. Simple controls, earn medals, amazing graphics. I like how it just says it. Yeah, it's got amazing graphics. Don't argue with them, Danny.
Okay, sorry. I just keep my mouth shut.
Do you know what I eat?
No.
Wait, that horse. There's a picture of a horse standing in front of a magic mushroom. So already that's highly inappropriate for children. So
yes.
I don't think I can recommend this.
It's a solid gold horse that eats only 4-leaf clovers.
Unfortunately, it does not support cloud save. So, and also it's only handheld mode. Have you seen that? It's got TV mode and other modes like crossed out. So it is probably literally a mobile game.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say let's skip that one.
Yeah, let's do it.
even though it is 90% off. No, I can't recommend that one. Little Shopping. No, this sounds like it might be from. This is also from Ultimate Games.
I knew it.
Man, they're churning them out here. Another game for toddlers and preschoolers. I think it's the same people, isn't it? It is. Put your products on a desk. Choose coins. Okay, so it's like a shopping game. Little Shopping. Okay, yeah, fuck this game. No, we're not doing that one. Theater Tales. This could also be the same thing. Is this Ultimate Games? Yeah, fucking Ultimate Games.
Yeah. Actually,
Guess
Super
the word.
Nintendo has a comment here. And actually, James, I think you need to set him straight about the whole atmosphere of JC's Garbage Bag of Goodness here. And he says, so may I suggest Ding Dong XL? It's a fantastic 99-cent game. Whoa. 99 cents. Whoa.
You're going to blow our whole budget at once? Are you crazy?
Clearly,
Let's
he's
check out
breaking the
Jim.
rules here.
I'm eager to see Jim Hero.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jim Hero. This could be. It is Ultimate Games again. They've got like
fuck.
5 games here. Okay, this looks slightly better.
Looks like it might be a real video game, sort of.
No, this look at this. This looks straight out of a mobile game. Look at this.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's got a fat guy on the left and a skinny guy on the right. It's like
I think it's
and
the
they're
same
both
guy.
sweating.
Like he gets skinny.
Yeah, exactly.
And the area in the middle represents the passage of time.
It's a clicker game. Wait a minute, isn't clicker games like? Yeah, they are literally my mobile games where you just randomly click stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, these guys. Okay.
Just
Avenger Bird.
But I'd say, hey, by the way, too, just so we didn't sound like complete assholes to Super Nintendo, if this is your first time ever actually seeing JC's Garbage Bag of Goodness, what James is trying to do is like get as many games that are questionable to good for like $1 or under. So like that's the
for
goal.
A total of $1. Okay, not starting at 99 cents, mate. Come on, get rid of that.
Yeah.
Well, if there's only one good game, then maybe 99 cents.
No, that's not value that, Ty. Come on, one game.
This isn't the Wii U. I
mean, so this one's called Avenger Bird, also from Ultimate Games, and I think this is actually a real video game. Yeah,
is this a tie-in with the Avengers?
Yes, it is. So Tony Stark, he makes this bird, a robot bird, to collect coins.
Oh.
Is that canon?
It is canon, yeah.
Is that a level with quicksand?
Right. This looks like Flappy Bird.
Yeah, it's like fucking stepped up into an adventure game.
Yeah, they've made Flappy Bird into a full platformer.
All right. Put this one in the maybe pile. Yeah, I could get behind this.
This used to be $2.30. It's now down to 23 cents. Okay, I'm going to put that in the bag, actually. So what have we got? We've got Bouncy Bob, Mystery of Woolly Mountain, and Avenger Bird. So how much are we on now? 22. So 40 to 45 cents. Cool. We can have maybe 1 or 2 more games there. We've got 3 games in there. I don't want to have one we've already had. So let's see. I Want to Fly.
Yeah. Please be a shmup game. Let's go.
Oh, wow. I hope you like the Atari 2600.
Hell yeah. Pixels as big as dimes.
Okay. Let's check this out the trailer. Wait. Oh, it isn't. Wow, it really does look like an Atari 2600 game. It's a penguin.
There's a lot of colors on that screen.
Yeah. Hasn't actually shown any gameplay yet. It's this amazing cutscene of a penguin getting into a rocket. Wow. Oh, it's like you're falling down and you have to avoid stuff. Infinite world, uniquely designed. Start in outer space and reach the planet's core. So it's what do you call that? An infinite runner or infinite dropper? I guess you could call it. Yeah. Again, it's by Ultimate Games. Ultimate Games are publishing the shit out of games at the moment. Not sure about that one, actually. Red game without a great name.
What?
Okay. That's some real like fourth wall breaking stuff here. And it's not done by Ultimate Games. Yay! Okay, it's done by Draw Distance. Once again, that title is Red Game Without a Great Name. That is literally the name of the game.
Okay.
That's almost as good as I made a game with zombies in it.
Hey, this looks like
Limbo?
Inside or something, doesn't it? Or the other game.
Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet.
Limbo or something like that, right?
Yeah,
It's like like all kind of black kind of cutout shapes, and well, it's got some colors as well. Looks pretty good, actually. Looks pretty good. And that's 29 cents. Yeah, can't say. Right. Oh, it's only portable. Another game where it's portable only.
Must be mobile port then, huh?
Yeah, I think you're right. And there's another one called Green Game. So we've got Red Game and Green Game. Must be by the same people, right? Gotta be.
Is it?
Wait a minute, it's not. Draw Distance. Who are these people? Oh, it is. Yeah, it is the same.
I was going to say, what? I don't think that is.
Red Game Without a Great Name, Green Game, Time Swapper. So they thought of a name for that one. And this looks like pretty much the same thing, except everything's green.
Yeah. Well.
Again, with the shadow outlines.
Okay.
And again, it's for 29 cents. Oh, man. I don't know. This is tricky. Going to have to choose one here for the last game here. Cedar's Puzzle Reboot. This looks like, wow. This looks like a Windows 95 game that I played in like 1990.
Wow.
Look at that.
Windows 95 in 1990.
Yeah, it's ahead of its time.
Huh.
Yeah, I can't recommend this. Oh, man. Okay, well, we're going to save some money this week, this episode, because we're not even $1. Bouncy Bob, Mystery of Woolly Mountain, and Avenger Bird is all you need. And it's only like, 50 cents or something like that, right? You're welcome. Enjoy.
Wow. Save a little bit of money.
Yeah. Save the 50 cents, put it towards next time.
There it is.
We're going to have $1.50 next time, maybe.
Cool.
All right, then. Back to you, Danny.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on to some feedback. So if you guys out there have any questions, comments, or anything like that, you can feel free to send it to us via email at the Famicast thefamicast@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Twitter at the Famicast. You can hit us up on Facebook at the Famicast, YouTube at the Famicast. If you're watching us live right now and commenting, hey, thank you so much for that. And and if you have any comments or anything like that, we will read them out on the show. So this time we actually have quite a few comments, a lot of different comments on YouTube and some stuff probably on Twitter. And I actually got some stuff from Facebook here as well.
Facebook? I thought they've gone bankrupt.
They did. The Famicast page is the only one that's actually around it. It's weird.
All right then. So on YouTube, so the freestyle rapper that you heard at the start of this show, we've got another one coming actually near the end of the show. So stick by for that. We put the video version up on our YouTube channel, Chris Turner's rap about us, the Fami crew.
Yeah.
Russ Greener says, not quite the DK rap, but I dig it. Thanks for that, Russ. So yeah, the video that we made for Captain Toad, how to play Captain Toad for free, when that came out on the Nintendo Game Pass, we just kind of renamed the title to play Fire Emblem for free, because basically the same process still works. But with one caveat, we realized that actually when you change the region on an account, it actually takes all of the funds out of it, so you need to be careful. So make sure you're on 0 before you change the country.
It's so bizarre.
Well, no, it kind of makes sense, because if you have like £60 in your European account and then you change it to like Mexico or something like that, it's not going to just automatically do a currency conversion.
Oh, no. Okay, I guess what I wasn't understanding about it, not that. I just thought that it would just leave that alone. But you're talking like it's like resetting like your main account.
I'm not sure if you then put it back to the the original one, that it would get put back. I'm not sure about that.
Who would want
to try, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's throw £60 down the drain just to see if it works.
Yeah, I suppose if it's like 16 cents or something, then whatever.
Right,
but
yeah. Anyway, Javier says, I downloaded Fire Emblem, but it's all in Japanese. Is there a way to change the language? And then he later said, I clicked a lot until I was able to play. It looks like it has a lot of gameplay options. I just skipped them all.
I told him the
version
unfortunate news that James, we talked about in the last episode that, this is the Japanese version published by Koei Tecmo. So like they only have Japanese and like Chinese available on this version.
No Korean?
And Korean too, yeah.
Yeah, Asian languages only.
Yeah.
Language locked.
Yeah.
So yeah, region free but language locked is the new pain in my ass.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, the Smash DLC video that me and Ty did, Chariot Goblin, often commentator, says, I guess when people flash their middle finger, they're actually showing me that how to count in binary.
Yep.
Yep, that's true. Every time someone does that, that's what they're saying. On Danny's 1980X direct feed video, Big Stay Rex says, this looks so good. Final fight, cross Streets of Rage. And Risgrino says, not a Streets of Rage fan, but the character animation is pretty decent. I like it. Russ has always got the negative to balance out the hype. There's one guy like super hype. This looks so good. It looks like Streets of Rage. Russ was like, not a Streets of Rage fan.
Especially like, screw you, but I like your mom.
Right. Okay. So then Danny's video review of 1980X, Liquid Ninja says, I think I just found a new channel to sub to. Nice review. Thanks, man. Liquid Ninja, if you're watching this now. Thanks, man. Thanks for subscribing. And
Liquid.
And then in a similar vein, Bushin Ducat says, wait a minute, you're the Famicast? You're the Famicast guys? Why I only saw your YouTube channel now. Love your podcast.
Uh-oh.
Friended Sai, aka Super Cat Drugs, some time ago
on Xbox.
Sorry I stopped listening after Danny's wedding announcement. Gonna follow now. Get back to the podcast.
Oh yeah, that's why his name looks familiar. By the way, I'm Ty, not Sai. Sai is another person, so there's like two of us.
Oh, that's an amazing comment. That's definitely comment of the week, I think. Comment of the
yeah,
episode.
that's where I remember his name from. I believe he's on my Xbox friends list.
Okay, now you had me thinking like that I put that into the agenda wrong, which I might have, but I think I just copied and pasted that one actually.
Okay,
no, you're right. Danny, what did you say? Why did this guy get put off from listening to the show ever again after you announced your wedding? What the fuck's that about? What did you say?
What did I say? I mean, I think I said like, screw every single one of you listening to the show. I hope you never come back. But I mean, that couldn't have been it,
I'm getting married, bitches. Fuck this podcast.
I'm done.
Well, anyway, Bushin New Cat, welcome back. You've probably got like 120 odd episodes to catch up on.
Yeah.
And if you join the Patreon, you'll have an additional 45 exclusive episodes. Who else we got here? So Danny, I'll pass Facebook over to you.
Sure, yeah. Facebook. Yeah, so on the last episode we talked about a Robotron 64. Well, I talked about a Robotron 64 video that I did, and AJ Straight on Facebook actually commented on it. He said, "Yeah, that game was hard. I think one of my favorite early launch titles for the N64 was Blast Corps, but that was also hard in the later levels, and I was terrible with the dump truck you had to drift with."
So AJ is a longtime friend of mine.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. We used to hang out in the arcade all the time when we both worked there, and also before then. So,
sick.
Yeah, it's always good to see when he comments.
Yeah, and I know that all of us have had some experience with Blast Corps to some extent. Ty, probably you more than any of us, I bet.
That was one of the very first games I reviewed for a Nintendo website. Back in 1997.
Sweet. What was the site? It wasn't a GameCube, obviously, but
it was N64 HQ, which is like a forerunner of the series of sites, which is now Nintendo World Report, I would say.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, because Billy wrote for that site. That was also his first foray.
Okay.
Along with Justin Nation and a lot of other notable folks.
Yeah, hey, I'll tell you, Justin Nation has been killing it with like Switch reviews and stuff. He does a lot of mini reviews right now. He's Nindy Switch or Switch Nindies, I think is his handle on Twitter, and he has a YouTube too. Man, he's always killing it. Like I think he has over 1,000 reviews
Is
for Switch.
I can't pass up any chance to talk about Blastcore. That was my first N64 game, by the way.
Oh shit! Okay, cool.
Is that available on Rare Replay?
Yeah, it is.
Oh man, what a game!
That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
it's good as
oh
fuck.
my
I still have that fucking banjo music stuck in my head like all the time.
Time to get moving.
Yeah,
right?
I really want to actually go back and like give this game a fair shake because I only borrowed it from a friend a couple of times.
You gotta beat it. You gotta go through that fucking game.
Oh god, I have a copy.
It's a good game.
I do have a
copy. The moon levels, man. You gotta get to the moon.
So good.
Okay, maybe that'll be one of the things I try to tackle this year. We'll see how it goes.
Man, I just think about the impact just the first level that game has.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, the you slam in the game, you turn it on, and like the title screen is, it's a little bit grim. It's it goes with that kind of march into like heavy metal, and then you start, and then you get the globe, and it's like time to get moving, and the kind of little beep boop song, and then you start it, and the fucking banjo music starts, and you're knocking down these buildings and having a great time.
Nice, so good.
Nice.
What a crazy fucking game! I love it.
What if you could Mario Kart slide into a building and knock it down?
But you can.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
What if you could get in the A-Team van and like just launch yourself through the buildings? Let's go.
Oh man, I almost get emotional talking about that game because it's my first N64 game.
They need to get Rare Replay out on the Switch, at least a Nintendo version or something. I mean, my God, probably half of the games on there are on Nintendo platforms, anyways. So.
Yeah, does the Xbox still have more Nintendo 64 games than Switch?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, they do. Like Switch has like 2 in Turok, and Turok 2 probably. I think that's about it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right then. So is that the end of the show, Danny?
Pretty much. We had not a lot of stuff going on Twitter, but again, I want to give a shout out to Cumulative for joining us here in the chat. Also, for Super Nintendo,
hell yeah.
Super Nintendo, friend of the show. Well, he's a fellow Nintendo podcaster, so he's a friend of the show.
Yeah.
Cool. All right then, Danny. It's time for another rap. Drop the beat. That one's about the whole Fami crew.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you listen to that one as well, Ty?
The rap?
The second one.
Oh no, I haven't heard the second one.
Yeah, you should listen to that one now. The second one's to the bottom of the agenda. Sorry, Danny, I'll have to trim this bit out.
That's okay. Yeah. Well.
All right then. So, Danny, you like sports, right?
I do.
I like Mario Maker, and Ty likes MMA fighting, apparently.
Yes, he does.
It's yeah. How do you know?
Right.
So Danny is not going to tell his Twitter account, so I'll do mine. If you want to follow me,
actually, hey, hold on.
Woo.
Sorry, I thought you were okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and close out the show here. We're going to go ahead and give it our Twitter handles. So if you want to follow us on Twitter, that you can. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at DannyBiv, DannyBiv. James?
Yeah, I'm at Famicomplicated. And I was going to get Chris Turner, the rapper's one here. So Chris Turner is Chris PJ Turner on Twitter. He's a mad freestyle rapper, and he's rapping.
Any Z's or S's or any weird things like that?
No. His avatar is kind of like a Biggie Smalls kind of looking style one. It's him, but as Biggie Smalls. He's white though, by the way.
Yeah.
In case that wasn't blindingly obvious.
Right. Well, I mean, looking at the video, it was very obvious.
If you haven't seen the
video. Yeah.
So that that song that we just heard just before is actually in video form as well. If you want to see Chris in action, and also you should follow Chris's YouTube channel. He's an amazing freestyle rapper. He just raps about anything, like on the spot. Just boom, you can make a rap about anything. It's kind of amazing.
All right, and Ty, how about you give us your handle so people can follow you?
Yeah, Super Cat Drugs. Check in for some fighting game sass, I suppose.
Okay.
There's some fun pictures up from Evo Japan, so check them out.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah, that's going to do it for Famicast 166. Again, everybody, thank you out there for listening. Thank you, Jokers, for coming in and joining me. And we will catch you guys in February. So have a good night, morning, wherever you're at, and we'll catch you later. See ya.
Peace.
Nice.